Esiva, this is GF LaserBolt from GamerFusion.com, and like I said, guys, part of my talk, if it's a little bit weird, it's just that I'm a little bit sick today. Came down with like a cough, but today I'm going to show you guys how to solo the Nightfall. So you're probably wondering, what are the tricks? I'm going to show you guys a couple tricks, maybe some that you guys already know, some that you guys don't know, and if you didn't know, well, I hope it helps you out to try to solo the Nightfall. It's actually a pretty interesting Nightfall. Usually back in the day when Archon Priest was a Nightfall, there was multiple ways to actually cheese the boss and actually be able to kill him without having any sort of damage taken towards you. Now this is actually, I have a couple pretty interesting spots I want to show you guys. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys stick to the rest of the video. And don't forget, guys, if you find this video helpful, leave a comment and a like, and don't forget to share it with your friends, because sharing is caring. In case they want to solo Nightfall, we got some very interesting tips on what to do. So first and foremost, on this part right here, all you want to do is just avoid the ads. You don't have to kill anyone. Just run. I would recommend using a Mida or any weapon that gives you +2 agility. Will give you a nice bet. A lot of people tend to go left. I go right. The reason is just because with the Warlock and with the Hunter and with the Titan, you could easily just do this. You jump over the little platform, take cover. They're pretty much fighting each other. You're also able to go ahead and use that to shield to not get shot, pick up some special ammo on your way over there, and work your way out to the top. So I've already done the Nightfall on all my characters. I just wanted to get this out there because I know a couple of you were asking, Laser, how do you do it, or what's the most effective way to actually do the Nightfall. Roughly, it's going to take you from the moment you start running to the moment you get to the boss. With this strategy, it take you like about 5 to 6 minutes, tops 8 or 7. To me, it took me a little bit longer just because I was trying to explain it and how you're able to do it. But other than that, you guys should be good to go. Next up, once you make it all the way to the Cenders, which is the second part of the map, is you're gonna find a wave of 3. Pretty much ads, and I'm going to show you guys a new trick on how to, I don't know if you guys already know it or you don't know, on how do you actually skip this part, and you don't even have to do it. So I'll make a separate video for that, for you guys, kind of giving you guys an overview of exactly how that's done, so you guys can check it out. But I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm going to make a more detailed video on like what do you need to do, what needs to happen, what do you need to trigger, what's the best way of doing it in a separate video. This is just showing you guys how to solo Nightfall. So you're going to find about a couple of Vandals or Scions, and you're going to have to take care of them. Remember, these are the ones that multiply, so they do tend to be annoying. You want to get rid of them as quickly as you possibly can. Then you're going to have a total of 4, I believe, snipers on the back portion right here. You can either just shoot a rocket at them or do whatever you want. Well, what I do in this part right here, this is the part where I'm saying if you want to do it fast, you can do it. What I do is I just let them fight. I just chill up here and I just let them fight. I just let them go, duke it out, fight it out. Because at this moment right here, all you need to do is just pretty much wait for them to either kill the Minotaur, pretty much the fall, and pretty much take out the whole, I would say the whole army of Taken. Only thing I really kind of sort of worry about is just pretty much taking out the ads that are shielding them, so they can take out the Minotaur, because the Minotaur is a little bit annoying. I mean, killing these guys are just not that big of a deal, so you're definitely going to want to go ahead and take that out and check that out. So fairly easy to do. Kill the rest of the knights, and you guys should be good to go once you guys kill the rest of these individuals, which should go down fairly quickly. After you killed all the ads, what you're going to want to do is run on down and activate the ghost. Once the ghost is activated, you should be able to do the following. You're probably going to be like, huh, how'd you do that? What? Like I said, I'll have a separate video just because I kind of have to explain a couple things of actually the way that gets triggered, and show you guys exactly what it is that you need to do. So after you killed all this wave, you're going to get the pretty much the 3 waves. Like I said, you could skip this 3 waves and get that done out of the way without a problem. Once that's done, you're going to go ahead and go to the portion where you have to summon your Sparrow. Now, quick trick on the summoning of the Sparrow and all that stuff right when you go through the door. So most effective way to do that is, a lot of people kind of get on the pikes. Yes, the pikes are cool and everything, but my suggestion would probably be to get on a Sparrow that has the booster. The booster is really helpful, especially if you try to avoid the blights. If you try to avoid the blights, you'll be able to pretty much not get slowed down or not have any people slowing down. And here, this part, it was funny because the ball wouldn't let me pass to the right or to the left, so I just jumped over to the left side. So once you get to this area, I usually summon my Sparrow. Not only is it cool because it goes faster, but it's also cool because you can kind of like slide left and right and dodge these out. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this out so you guys can get an idea. I'm pretty sure everybody's done this before and knows how to skip this part. Not I wouldn't say difficult, but pretty interesting, especially with Taken. I always tend to happen to self-res when this happens. Like I self-res on this one too, and was able to get past it so without a problem. So it was pretty easy. But other than that, if you're a hunter and Titan, you're probably gonna want to make sure you know how to do your run real quickly. Now this portion right here, once you get to the bottom part, what you're gonna do is kill a couple of, I think it's like 4 ads that are within the bottom. Once you kill those ads in the bottom, there's gonna be a Minotaur on the top, but don't let him phase you, or don't worry about him. You can pretty much skip him. Just kill the ads that are at the bottom, because those kind of, if you're kind of running through there, they'll sometimes shoot you and kill you, and it's like, oh man, I gotta do this all over again. So just clear the bottom portion. Once you clear the bottom portion, head towards the bottom of the cave, which is the tunnel side, and then just jump on top, and then you guys should be fine and dandy without a problem. Try to avoid the blight, because the blight does tend to slow you down, so kind of jump sideways and then just make your way there, and you guys should be good to there. As you see the Minotaur, I didn't receive too much splash damage. So up to this point, the Mida is legit. That's what you want to do. Now, a quick tip on this one right here. If you guys have a Queenbreaker's bow, if you have, let's see, would be chest piece with sniper ammo and boots with fusion rifle, or vice versa, you're able to stack up at least, I believe it's 46 bullets with the Queenbreaker's bow. And since it's kind of like a sniper, it's a sniper slash fusion rifle, becomes very effective, especially when doing the strike. Not only that, but remember it's also arc, and a lot of these ads or enemies tend to have shields, which are arc shields. So it's a very good weapon to use and pick up. Now, for the boss fight, I'm not going to show the entire boss fight because I don't want you guys to get bored, because it does take at least a good 20 minutes to actually complete the boss fight. It could take 15 depending how fast you do it, or it all depends on how the boss does it. But this is what you're going to do. You want to, once you start it up, you're going to go back here. You can go down to this little portion right there, crouch down, and you are underneath the bridge. Underneath the bridge, it's actually a pretty effective area, especially if you're doing the solo, because you kind of avoid a lot of the ads. And you're also able to kind of hit the boss without him hitting you or doing that much damage. You're also able to recover. Now do remember, your super does take a little bit while to charge up. And so you're going to want to be killing ads. Not only killing ads, but you're going to want to go ahead and, you know, watching your health and all that stuff. Have a good amount of synthesis, because, you know, even though I will show you a nice little neat trick, synthesis will make this go a lot quicker and get that done. So right here, we're shooting the boss. Now, the thing with the boss is when you get a quarter, it'll trigger a different, not only different ads, but it'll trigger a different effect for him. So for the first time, he just shoots you with a shotty. Once you hit him to a quarter, he starts shooting his blight. The blight's the one that's most damaging with this area because it has splash damage. So if you get hit with it and you're like behind a wall, you can get that splash damage effect, and it'll cause your health to go down. So make sure you keep that in mind. After this, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, kind of talk a little bit over the ads you have to watch out for. And this is pretty much how you guys solo the Nightfall. So what's gonna happen once he's a quarter health? He's gonna come up to this ramp, and he's gonna be gone from where he's at right now to the top side above you. But you could easily bring him down right to this point right here. Just do as much damage as you can. Once you get him to a quarter of a health, he's gonna summon two, I believe it's 3 Minotaurs or 2. Those Minotaurs tend to be a problem because they shoot a bunch of rockets. So what you're gonna want to do with those Minotaurs is just go ahead, take out the Minotaurs first, and then worry about the Archon Priests. Just because they're annoying, not only to deal with his blight, but also to deal with their rocket launchers is annoying. So just take them out first. After you're done with that, he's gonna go dip down to another quarter of health. Once he's dipped down to another quarter of health, he's gonna go ahead and spawn a little bit, some more Minotaurs and some Cabal Majors. The Cabal Majors don't come up here, which is a good thing. The only thing you really have to watch out for, which is on the third wave, is the snipers, because even if you're under the bridge, they'll be able to snipe you from across the little archway with that's above, the one that's above, like right in front of where the Archon Priest spawns. You're going to want to watch out for that sniper. That sniper is deadly, so make sure once you get to the third wave, you just keep an eye out on that sniper, kill him, and then kill the other snipers that are on the bottom. He will have one of those little green dudes following him that have a shield, So make sure you guys keep that in mind and get that done. But other than that, that is how you solo the Nightfall, fellas. Fairly easy to do. Like I said, I already had the reward. Unfortunately, I did not get the wheel, the stolen wheel to drop again. I have some pretty decent rolls. I'm probably going to keep the one I have, but this is just pretty much the way you're going to have to go ahead and solo Nightfall. Just stay under the bridge, and you should be fine and dandy. Another tip you want to do is empty your clips, as you saw right there on the screen. I had 0 ammo on my primary, 0 ammo on my secondary, 0 ammo on my heavy. If you get 0, like within 10 seconds, you should actually go ahead and regen all your ammo for all your different weapons. So make sure you're wasting your rockets, make sure you're wasting your sniper, make sure you're wasting your primary, and that is how you kill the Archon Priest, guys. Let me know if this video was helpful and informative. Like I said, I'll go ahead and post up how do you skip the wave 2, and I hope you guys find it helpful and informative. If you did, make sure you guys, once again, leave a comment and a like, and sharing and scaring. Don't forget, guys, for all things Destiny, head over to GamerFusion.com, where we empower your gaming.